Hello, hello. Hope you're all okay. How are we doing? So, if you watched the last video, you saw me putting together some of the wreath, which is really, really exciting. I finally got to see what it was going to look like. I have waited so long, so I was so excited. And it looks great. I really, really like it. My wreath is because my hybrids were a little bit big, so it's gonna be a little bit squishy. It's gonna be a little bit compact in there, but it's okay. It's fine. It's grown into its own thing, and that I'm cool with that. It is what it is, and it wanted to be what it wanted to be, and I'm fine. So we are on day 21, and I've watched the beginning of Philippa's video. You all know what's going to be made. Well, most of you, because I know that most of you have already watched Philippa's video. Some of you have done your own wreaths. So let's have a look. Look at these colours. And I think there's a couple of you that watched that haven't seen Philippa's video, and that's fine. That's lovely of you to keep watching me. I'm so pleased. Oh, these are so soft. These are so soft. Some tops in here. Oh, these are so sweet and soft. They're beautiful. Now, so for those of you who don't watch Philippa's video, you might not know that this is going to turn into one of Philippa's favourite things. And watching the beginning of Philippa's video, she says you don't have to put this onto the wreath because it's not totally on theme. So it may not end up on my wreath, because only for the fact that my wreath is a little bit squishy, but I'm definitely going to make it because I've never made one before, and I think that I'd be silly not to, because all of Philippa's videos are fantastic and I've learned something from every single one, and I absolutely want to see what it wants to be because every one of my creatures has wanted to be some sort of hybrid of a mouse, a fox and a squirrel. Have always wanted to be something else. The hedgehog pretty much wanted to be a hedgehog, and the badger, yeah, that was okay, but everything else wanted to be a mouse or some sort of something else. So I'm desperate to see what this wants to be. It's going to have an identity of its own. So we absolutely definitely must make it and see what it wants to create itself to be. So, but yes, if it probably won't, either I'll hang it from the bottom of the wreath, because it absolutely should be included somewhere, or I'm going to put it on my desk next to the wreath somewhere, because absolutely must be proud of itself and be included somewhere. So let's carry on and find out what it will be. Okay, so I'm jumping into the middle of this video. Hope you like him so far. So cute. Although he reminds me of some other creature, and I can't quite pinpoint. He looks a bit possum-esque, I think. It's very cute, but not quite. But I think once we start putting some of the hair on him, I think he'll look. Is it hair? Fur? What is the highling? It looks a bit hairy. Anyway, right. Started this video weeks ago. And since I started this video, my daughter's finished her GCSEs. She's had her prom. I've been on holiday. And Philippa has reached 100,000 subscribers. How fantastic is that? What an achievement. And I'm not surprised at all because her videos are fantastic. She's really, really informative and her designs are brilliant. So massive congratulations to Philippa. I'm absolutely thrilled and couldn't be more excited. So I just thought I'd jump because this video has been, I've been doing this for weeks. So I've come back. I feel very refreshed, a little bit chaotic as holidays always are. And yes, my poor fluffy Pom had to be rushed to the vets a few days ago because he had a grass seed. He sniffed up a grass seed, got stuck up his nose. Massive vet bill later because they had to go in with one of those scopes, cameras and things and get it out. Poor little baby. But he's better now. So bit chaos, but now we're going to finish this cutie pie. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you've we had a bit of a heat wave here in the UK. Hope you're all surviving the lovely, beautiful weather. And yeah, we'll carry on now. I'm just about to start the horns. So here we go. Okay, so we stop for a bit of an update. So I'm following Philippa's video, and I think my horn's lopsided. It didn't look lopsided, but then I put it on and this side keeps looking longer than that side, and then when I adjust it, it doesn't, and then it does. So it's fine. It's a lopsided Highland cow. And I'm doing, like, what do you call it, like the hair, the fur. And when I started, I didn't want to cut this way because, well, I don't, as you can see by the horn, I don't end up getting things equal, and I thought, not very good at. I mean, I know I have to cut my son's hair because he won't let anybody near him, but that's with the clippers, the shaver, and I just go over the whole head. So I thought, not very good at getting things even, so I'm not going to cut that way. I'll cut that way. Now it just looks like he's got a really wacky beard. So I've got like a farmer Highland cow now. So that's how we're going so far. I don't know whether how that compares to your Highland cows. I've never made a Highland cow before. So, yeah. There we go. It looked like a possum to start with. Now it looks like a farmer. Because I have lots of farmer friends and they've all got beards. So, this looks like one of my farmer friends. So I'll keep going and see how we end up. It's just going to look like a poof ball. I do like it though. It's nice and fluffy. We'll just see how it goes. Let's keep going. Okay, I'm on the side bit now. There, I'm just making a giant fluff ball. I've no idea if I'm doing this right, but it's just getting fluffier and fluffier. So, I don't know, I just feel like it's going to end up with like one of those fuzzy balls that the kids had when they were little. And they were just like fluff. And the dog's going to mistake it for a, I dare not, I'm really careful. If it like rolls on the floor or something, the dog's going to grab it. And in fact, it looks as fluffy as my Pomeranian right now. That's what my Pomeranian looks like, but a bit longer. Sorry, the washing machine's going on in the background. Yeah, so I'm trying. I've never done like this kind of hair kind of thing like this. So I'm actually really enjoying it, but I've no idea if I'm doing it properly. So I'm really, really pleased this was in the kit, but never quite done it like this. So it's a bit woolly mammoth-esque, but yeah. I don't know. It might be my cutting technique that's making it even fluffier. It just looks like... I will keep going and see if I don't end up with just a big... Because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose all the features to just a big fuzzball. Did anybody else's turn into a big fuzzball? It's mine is. Okay, so I've just got the top bit to do. Do you think he's too fluffy? I think he's really cute. Oh, sorry, my phone's going. I think he's really cute. He's so fluffy. I'm not quite sure if it looks like a Highland cow or a dog now, but I don't know. I haven't seen that many. He might be a little bit fluffy, but I like him fluffy. I'm not quite sure. I've never made one before, whether it's meant to look like this. At the moment it looks like a fluffy dog with a curler in. So, but everything else I've made has been a hybrid anyway, so I didn't expect it to look perfectly like what it was supposed to. let me know whether it's supposed to like this. But I love it. So far, I love it. And do you know what? I was afraid. It's actually took me weeks and weeks. As I said, I've been on holiday. We've had the heat wave. I'm burning up where I'm working right now, and I can't have the fan on because I tried, and all my fibres just blew away. So I'm really hot. But I've really enjoyed it. He's got a wonky horn, but I've loved it. Can't believe I've been watching Philippa for this long. I've never done Highland Cow. So I was really excited, but nervous, really nervous. And then when I started doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a really exciting technique. I love it. So although it's the fluffiest thing I've ever made, I love it. So let's keep going and see how fluffy he ends up. And he's all done. I don't know if he's a bit fluffier. I don't know whether you can see the actual, what does she call this bit? Dewlap? Because it blends in with the fluffiness of the rest of the face. Now I think it looks like an Ewok of Star Wars. It's took many forms. But I do think it's cute and I do love him. It's actually now turned out to be one of the most favourite things I've made because I love the process. I've never done it before. I love the way that you sort of put, do you call it fur? Hair? You put it on and then you sort of cut it into place and you sort of fluff it up. I think it's genius. I said I've never done it before, and then as you know, I like to leave things long, so he's got a little beard. I've left all the others long, so, but I love it. So the bits are still coming off because I haven't, you know, because obviously you don't catch every, but I love it. And I actually think my proportions are not that bad. Normally I don't know if it's sort of in proportion to the others really, but I don't think I've got this amazingly long face like I normally end up with. I mean, you could titillate the fur for ages. But I haven't ended up, although his little ears have got a little bit lost. I don't know whether I've done the ears a little bit little. You can't really see them. But I've got a nice flat bit on the back to put the brooch on the back. But actually, I quite want to fill up the back with fluff and just leave them like that instead of putting the brooch on the back, because I quite like it. So I don't know if I'm going to put him on the calendar because I really like it. On the wreath, I really like him. And I don't know whether to just have him as he is on my desk, because I love him like that. I am absolutely thrilled that this was included in the advent calendar. I know we are like months behind now, but that's okay because I've had that many delays, but I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it, and this is what it's all about. Absolutely loving it. This is the best advent calendar by far that I've ever seen, and I love that this was included. And I know Philippa said that it wasn't on theme with the woodland theme, but I absolutely love it, and I'm so pleased it's included, and I'm so pleased that I've learned how to do the Highland Cow. And it's fabulous. Whether mine's as good as everyone else's, I don't know, because it's just ended up turning into a fluffy Ewok. But I love my fluffy Ewok. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're still watching my adventure, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Take care, and we'll go on to the next. Bye bye.